Is blindness a barrier? No.
Is deafness a barrier? No.
Are mobility, learning, cognitive disabilities, speech impairments and others, or even a combination of them, barriers? No way. Lack of accessibility is.
Welcome to Web Accessibility for All.
Follow the blind. This journey starts now.
Come on, seriously? I pressed this thing like a minute ago.
Try 3. This building's elevators are from the dinosaur era.
Maybe they're still waiting for the dial-up tone.
Ugh, I hate this. Why is there no light, no ding, nothing? Is it even coming?
Maybe it's stuck again. Remember last week? Luis got trapped between floors. They had to call maintenance.
Oh, great. Perfect timing. Meeting starts in 5.
There! I pressed it again, just in case.
Pressing it 10 times doesn't make it go faster.
Finally! I was about to take the stairs.
We've all been there, right? That mix of frustration and helplessness. When you are waiting for something and the system gives you nothing back. You press the button, but instead, silence. No light, no feedback, no idea if the thing is working or not. Hi my friend, I am Ariel, and welcome back to Web Accessibility for All, the podcast where we explore what it really takes to make the web not just usable, but humane and inclusive. Today's episode is inspired by an article written by Taras Bekuzbek called Loading and Process Indicators UI Components Series. It's a brilliant deep dive into how different types of loaders affect the way people feel about your app and what you can do to make waiting less painful. But today, we're going further. We're going to talk about how accessibility changes everything about loading states, from what get announced to screen readers, to how motion, timing, and even silence can exclude someone.
When waiting feels like forever.
You know that feeling when you click a button and nothing happens. You sit there wondering if your internet died, or maybe the app froze, or maybe, just maybe, you didn't hit that button right. Now imagine the same uncertainty when you can't see what's on the screen, or when your brain processes things a bit slower and you are not sure if you should wait or start over. That's what a bad loading experience feels like. It's not just about slowness, it's about silence, about the absence of feedback.
About the article.
The main idea: spinners and progress indicators aren't decoration, they are communication. And like any good conversation, timing, tone, and clarity matter. He separates loading indicators into 2 main types: indeterminate, the classic spinner or skeleton loader. They say something is happening, but not how long. Determinate, progress bars or percentages. They actually answer how much longer do I have to wait. And here is my favorite part. Taras reminds us, people tolerate waits much better when they see progress. I don't want to steal all the wisdom from the article. I left a link to the article in the description so you can check it out yourself.
The accessibility and usability perspectives.
Now let's talk from the accessibility side. Imagine this. You are using a screen reader. You click a button that says Submit Application, and then nothing. No focus change, no announcement, just quiet. For a sighted user, the spinner spinning is enough to say,
Okay, it's doing something.
but for a blind user, that silence feels like a dead end. You are left wondering,
Did the form break? Should I reload? Did I miss something?
that's the accessibility gap, the difference between perceived feedback and programmatic feedback. So how do we fix it?
Always make sure your loading state is announced.
When something starts loading, using an ARIA lib polite region to say something like,
Loading results.
and then clear that message once the data arrived. That simple sentence is the accessibility equivalent of watching that spinner rotate. It tells users, the system heard you.
Make sure focus doesn't jump unnecessarily.
You don't want to steal focus just because a spinner appeared. Let assistive technology handle the announcement and only move focus if new interactive content replaces the loader. For example, if the results section updates after a search, then yes, moving focus to the first new result makes sense. But if the spinners just temporarily keep the user where they are and tell them what's happening. Otherwise, it's like someone grabs your arm mid-conversation and drags you to another room to wait here for a minute. No, thanks.
One single spinner front and center, or small spinners everywhere?
The answer is, it depends. But most of the time, less is more. A single global spinner right in the center can work, especially if the whole interface is blocked while loading. It communicates clearly,
Hey, nothing else works until this finishes.
and it is simple for screen readers. One liberation, one announcement, no confusion. But if your interface allows partial updates, like infinite scroll, uploading individual files, or updating multiple components independently, then you need local indicators. Each one should indicate what it's doing. For instance,
Uploading profile picture. 42% complete.
If a process takes longer than expected, should I repeat the message in ARIA Live regions?
yes, but carefully. Here's the problem. A user triggers a loading state. The spinner appears. A polite new region announces.
Loading results.
If the process drags on, the UI is silent. The user might have missed the first message, or focus may have shifted. The solution? Repeat the announcement at a sensible interval, but don't overdo it. For example, every 5 to 10 seconds.
Still loading. Please wait.
This reassures users without creating annoyance or spamming effect. Even better, if you can give progress information, update the live region whenever it changes.
Loading results. 42% complete. Loading results. 75% complete.
The principle: keep users informed without overwhelming them.
Let's not forget motion sensitivity.
A spinner that endlessly rotates can be uncomfortable, even dizzying for someone with vestibular disorders or migraines. So if you're using motion-heavy loaders, reduce animation speed or respect the first reduce motion media query.
Cognitive accessibility matters too.
Unclear feedback, inconsistent placement, or flashing loaders increase cognitive load, especially for users with ADHD, dyslexia, or brain injury. People rely on pattern recognition. When you break that pattern, you make the experience mentally expensive.
And finally, the timeout problem.
If the app is taking too long and the spinner keeps spinning, communicate it. Error states or retry messages.
This is taking longer than expected. Try again?
Because if the spinner never stops, it's not loading anymore. It's lying. Accessibility at its core, it's about honesty. Tell users what's happening, when it's happening, and what they can do about it.
Focus handling.
So here is the professional rule of thumb.
Global spinner.
Trap focus if the UI is completely blocked. Announce status. Mark the container as busy.
Local spinner.
Keep focus on the triggering element. Announce progress locally. Only move focus if user action requires it.
Long waits.
Refresh messages periodically or provide progress updates. Always combine visual feedback plus programmatic feedback plus optional focus movement. It's all about letting the spinners speak, respecting where the user is, and only moving focus when it matters.
Wrapping up.
Alright, we've gone through spinners, progress indicators, accessibility principles, professional code patterns, and focus handling. So, next time your app loads, think of it like our elevator scene. You don't want frustrated users yelling at buttons, pressing things repeatedly, or staring at dead silence. You want them to feel informed, respected, and in control, even if they are just waiting. That's it for today's episode of Web Accessibility for All. And I hope you now see loading indicators not just as spinners, but as communication tools. If you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your team. And remember, accessible feedback isn't optional. Yes, it's fundamental. See you next time. Goodbye.
Thanks for joining us today. Subscribe for a new challenge next week. And don't be shy. Leave us a review or ask your accessibility questions online. See you next week for another episode of Web Accessibility for All.